Let's make this Niku Miso Bento! Let's talk about the Karen Reed case and why so many believe she was framed. This all started in January 2022. Boston police officer John O'Keefe was found dead in the snow outside a home in Canton, Massachusetts. And his girlfriend, Karen Reed, a finance professor, was later arrested, accused of hitting him with her SUV and leaving him to die. She was charged with second-degree murder, vehicular homicide, and leaving the scene of an accident. So Karen says she and John had been drinking that night. Around 12:30 a.m., she dropped him off outside a house party hosted by the fellow Boston officer, Brian Albert. She didn't go in, just let him out and drove away. Later, when she couldn't reach him by text or phone, she came back the next morning only to find John's body in the snow, battered, frozen, unresponsive. But prosecutors had a different story. The prosecution claimed Karen never actually dropped him off. Instead, they said she hit him with her SUV, whether intentionally or while drunk, and she left him there to pass away. They pointed to pieces of her taillight found near his body and hair on her bumper. But Karen's defense argued all that was either misinterpreted or planted. So these were the police misconduct and corruption claims that turned this case upside down. So first, the house where John passed away belonged to a cop, Brian Albert, and inside were other officers. Some were friends or relatives of the lead investigator, State Trooper Michael Proctor. And this created an immediate conflict of interest, and the house was never even searched with a warrant. Next, Trooper Michael Proctor, who led the case, was found to have sent offensive, biased text about Karen Reed. He called her a whack job and made fun of her appearance and mocked her while the investigation was still active. He was fired in 2025 for his misconduct. And then, evidence in this case was poorly managed. The crime scene was not secured, civilians walked through it, photos of John's body went missing, body cam footage was incomplete, and the house was never treated as a potential crime scene. Additionally, John O'Keefe had unusual injuries on his arm and body. Some experts testified they looked more like a dog attack than a hit and run. The Alberts, the house owner, had a large German Shepherd named Chloe, but that angle was never investigated. The defense believes John may have been injured in the house and his body was dumped in the yard to frame Karen. Lastly, witnesses who supported Karen's version of events said they were pressured or ignored. Some said their statements were edited and critical leads were never followed up upon. Meanwhile, party attendees were barely questioned despite being among the last to see John alive. Thankfully, this month, Karen Reed was found not guilty of second-degree murder. But she also spent millions in legal fees, lost her job, and is now facing a civil lawsuit from O'Keefe's family. Poor girl, she could never catch a breath. But what do you guys think? Do you guys think there was a corruption in the system? Thank you guys for watching. Love you guys and see you guys soon. Bye bye.